Kathleen of American College Strategies, and I'm standing in St. Mary's Court of St. Mary's College, which is part of St. Andrews University in Scotland. We've had a magnificent tour here. We had a student in her fourth year giving us about an hour and a half tour of the university, and we were able to speak with the Director of International Admissions, who gave us a little insight of what a student coming from the United States or anywhere in the world would expect when they come to St. Andrews. A little bit about the academics here. The Scottish system is different than the English university system. This is a 4-year program here in Scotland, and they're working on modules. So a first-year student will apply to a department or a faculty, as they call it, whether it's psychology or international relations. And their first year, you will take 2-3 modules. In each of those modules, you will take one semester, and then the second semester, you would take 3 more modules. This gives you an opportunity to kind of vary what you're studying. You may apply for international relations, but decide you want to take an ancient history module or a politics module as well. So you can kind of shift around, and you can do that the first 2 years and really lock in your third and fourth year of what your degree is going to be. And that's a little bit different than the English system, where you're locked in from the moment you step on campus. So for my American students, consider that when you're coming and considering a UK school, Scotland is 4 years, and you have a little bit of maneuverability, much more so, to explore what your interests are. This university is 600 years old. It's celebrating its birthday this year. Quite amazing. It was actually founded before Joan of Arc fought, before Machu Picchu was built, before Columbus discovered America, and before the Forbidden City of Beijing was even built. So when you come to St. Andrews, you're really living history, and I think that says something about the school and what it can give you. Over my right shoulder is a beautiful small tree planted by Mary Queen of Scots. That's pretty interesting. I don't hear things like that happening back in the USA. You know, if you're looking for something out of the ordinary and are looking for something different than the United States institution, you really need to think internationally. The United Kingdom is a great spot for our American students. Obviously, they speak English, so you don't have that hurdle to jump over. And there's just so many wonderful opportunities. Here at St. Andrews, what I've been impressed with is the sense of family I got. While there are 6,000 undergraduate students, there was such a sense of people caring about each other and caring that you succeed. 98% of the people who start here finish here. That's amazing. And they talk about adopting first-year students and becoming family members with them and staying in contact with them and supporting them. And these are other students working with first-year students. A third-year student adopts and becomes the mom and dad of a freshman student and really helps them through their first 2 months of school. And the final culmination of that embracement of family is a foam fight here on the quad here, which is quite interesting. Another thing is they have a pier off into the North Sea, and every Sunday the students gather with their beautiful red robes and march out, and that's commemorating a student who died here rescuing people in a shipping accident in the year 1500, or the 16th century. I was really impressed with all the academic choices and the sense of community. They talk about town and gown. The town of St. Andrews is really an integral part of this university of 6,000 undergraduate students. And the students actually wear a gown through town. Our guide was wearing a gown, and it signified she was a fourth-year student. Some quirky little things. Her gown was worn off her shoulder, showing that she was a fourth-year student. If it was off her right shoulder, it would show that she was studying science, because, as she said, science is always right. An art student, the gown would be off her left shoulder. She talked about really the culture of St. Andrews and what it's meant to her. Our young woman, Jean, actually came from England to study, and while I was here, I also met a young man from Chicago considering coming here. He has some friends who were here from his old Chicago high school, and he has now decided that St. Andrews is the top on his list, and he's very, very competitive student academically, and has decided that he really wants to experience the culture of St. Andrew, the international historical flavor of St. Andrew. When I spoke to admissions here, I asked them, are there any particular things that American students need to be concerned about or that she's seen? She said, well, all students need to understand that when they come to St. Andrews, they are treated as adults. They are given a list of dates that courses and material is due, and they're given the assignment and reading list. Nobody reminds them, nobody calls them, nobody checks on them. It's up to them to do it. When you come to St. Andrews or any school and university, you are an adult, and you need to remember that. Keep your calendars handy so you remember when your papers are due. So my American students, think about overseas. It's a great monetary value, and it's a great experience where you would meet the rest of the world here on campus at St. Andrews.